I'm making another video tonight. I want to talk to you about the wheat and the tares, the parable by Jesus Christ in the book of Matthew. And there's me as a baby. We all know that, oh, by the way, I realize I might be made into a lol cow, but if that's what gets this message out, then so be it. So, with the wheat and the tares, Jesus says that the tares are the children of the wicked one. And some people interpret that as fake Christians. But we in dual seed line Christian identity know that the wheat and the tares is talking about race, not belief or fake Christians. Because the Edomites have the Kenite serpent seed. And they stole Judah's identity and they claim to be Jews, but they're not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, and Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. And also John 8:44, when Jesus says the Jews who are part Edomite at that time are the children of the devil. My heart just acted up. So many Jews claim to be white, and they have white skin, but they're not really white. And if Jews or Edomites can look white, but aren't really white, then can other groups have mostly white blood, but aren't pure white? And so, but that begs the question, who are the pure whites? Who are the base, what do we base pure white on? And the answer to that is the Nordics, the Nordic race, who are the most handsome. The most handsome people are the Nordic race. And they're the pure whites. So everyone else is not pure white. This cat is a rescue. We found her on the side of my house a few years ago, about 2 years ago. Um, it's a hard subject to talk about because Jesus Christ says that the tares all burn up. God is going to bundle the tares and burn them. But if a tare is someone who's not pure white, but just has mostly white blood, they're a non-white with mostly white blood, like an Edomite Jew, fake Jew, then anyone who's not pure Nordic is a tare. Are they going to be burned up? Is Jesus Christ really seriously going to burn up all these non-Nordics? And it's a very serious question to ask because people should take that seriously if only they knew. And does that include Europeans who aren't Nordic, like Southern Europeans and Slavs and people who are historically Christian? Is God going to burn all them up? The Bible's not very specific about it. I believe some tares can be Christian, and maybe they can avoid being burned up, maybe, but they would have to submit to Christ, and they would have to understand they're a tare, and they'd have to submit to the racially pure humans, the Nordics, the racially pure Adamics, and hold on. And except that their tare brethren, most of their tare brethren are probably going to burn. 1 second. But the Bible doesn't say how long they burn. I don't know if it doesn't really say whether they go to hell or it just says that they're burned up. I'm kind of glad the tares burn up because I can't stand people who aren't pure, even myself. I myself am not pure Nordic, which means I'm a tare. I myself am a tare. And I worry about being burned up. So, how can I not be burned up? And I believe the answer to that question is to be a loyal, good Christian. But that means even Eastern Europeans who have Turco-Mongol blood from the Mongol invasions, from the Turks invading Europe, and the Mongols invading Europe, and then the Southern Europeans who are darker. But the Israelites in the Bible had black hair, though. So with the Southern Europeans, it's harder. Like do we say some Southern Europe? Southern Europe is a mystery to me. Southern Europe is definitely a mystery because number one, the Israelites in the Torah had black hair, and King Solomon in Song of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 11, had black hair. And there's really no indication within the Bible, at least. Sorry, I'm peeling off dead skin on my lip. One second. So, with Southern Europe, if all of Southern Europe is Mongolized, then most of Northern Europe's Mongolized too. So, it's a world that's mostly Mongolized. And I don't think Southern Europe is the exception. I think all of Southern Europe probably is Mongolized too. I believe there's still pure Germanics. I believe there's, if Jesus Christ told the truth about the parable of the wheat and the tares, we are to believe some wheat still exists. I've heard satanic infiltrators say things like, "Oh, Satan's DNA has already taken over the whole earth." Paul Miller, not the Joker Paul Miller that was on Goyam TV, but another Paul Miller from a long time ago. He went by the name Malak Hatzadek on YouTube, and he used to make religious videos, and some of them were knowledgeable, but I mean some of them were insightful. I need to lay down. I'm straining my head or my brain or something. But I believe he might have been a shill, but I'm not sure. He might have been an infiltrator in the movement. But anyway, you don't go in to infiltrate and to spread lies. You don't go in and just tell all lies. You tell some truth mixed in with the lies. Let's say you feed someone a plate of food like salad or something, and you mix poison with it. You don't feed someone the full plate of poison or the full plate of lies. You mix some food in there with the lies, with the poison. When you tell when you tell a little bit of truth or when you tell some truth, then it looks like the lies are also true. So he might have been an infiltrator. He's completely off YouTube. He's pretty much gone from the internet though. I think I can find him on Gab still. Anyway, most people on Earth are tares, and it makes me wonder, is God gonna burn most people? He might. But if you're a tear like me, I'm a tear. But if you're a tear, you can avoid, I believe you can avoid being burned up by being a good loyal Christian who believes in the Germanic, Anglo-Saxon, and Celtic Israel message. So I'll just cut the video short here because I'm straining my brain or my head or something. It was nice talking. I'm not really myself because I have ARFID and I'm malnourished. I can't think straight. Thanks for watching. I'll upload this one next.